What's happening? Crypto fam, happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Feeling a little better today, still a bit buggish. I've got a little stomach bug or something, I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling a little better. So this, very interesting, last night, this morning, the Reserve Bank of Australia partners with Commonwealth Bank, National Australia Bank, Perpetual and ConsenSys software on a wholesale central bank digital currency research project. Now, anything you're worried about this, I don't think it's actually set in stone. I'm a little read now, but it's like the researching the possibilities of a wholesale CBDC on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, bear in mind, there's a lot of ERC20 tokens that have done a migration, so just because someone builds a token on there doesn't mean it's staying on there forever. But the Reserve Bank today announced that it's partnering with Commonwealth Bank, National Australia Bank, Perpetual and ConsenSys Software, a blockchain technology company, on a collaborative project to explore the potential use and implications of a wholesale form of central bank digital currency, CBDC, using distributed ledger technology. A wholesale form. So is this a two-tier money system coming in? Where you have wholesale money and commercial money? It's extremely interesting terminology used. This is part of an ongoing research at the Reserve Bank on wholesale CBDCs. The project will involve the development of a proof of concept for the issuance of a tokenized form of CBDC that can be used by wholesale market participants for the funding, settlement and repayment of a tokenized syndicate loan on an Ethereum-based DLT platform. The POC will be used to explore the implications of atomic delivery versus payment settlement on a DLT platform, as well as other potential programmability and automation features of tokenized CBDC and financial assets. Assistant Governor of the Financial System, Michelle Bullock, said, "With this project, we are aiming to explore the implications of a CBDC for efficiency, for risk management, and innovation in wholesale financial market transactions." While the case for the use of a CBDC in these markets remains an open question, we are pleased to be collaborating with industry partners to explore if there is a future role for wholesale CBDCs in the Australian payment system. The project is expected to be completed around the end of 2020, and the parties intend to publish a report on the project and its main findings during the first half of 2021. Interesting. So it's an initial research project for the possible deployment of a CBDC on the Ethereum network, or based on Ethereum, built on Ethereum, could go anywhere after that. It's extremely interesting how it all set. It's all starting to hot up now. The bank has historically taken a position against the issuance of a CBDC. In 2017, the president of Australia's leading banking institution said that a CBDC would not be launched. This position was confirmed in the last RBA report on the efficiency of the means of payment in the country. According to the statement, the project is expected to be completed before the end of this year. A report on its results from the discovery will then be published in the first half of 2021. That to me is prime example of some aged, say old dickhead somewhere in the banking system will want to move on, oh no, not having any CBDCs and blah blah blah, and then in the end you get everyone else coming out like financial stability boards and Bank of International Settlements and IMF and the World Bank all saying, look, give yourselves till 2023, but you might want to hurry it up here. And then everyone's like, what you would have done? Half of it could be tosh, could be BS. They could just be playing us all through 2016, 2017, 2018, all just telling lies. JP Morgan, Bitcoin's bad. JP Morgan buying Bitcoin, all that kind of shit. So take what they say with a pinch of salt at times. But, excuse me, when they actually officially partner with someone for research, you can take that as they've partnered with someone for research. So it was last week it was announced that the company is part of the Bank of Thailand's project to develop a proof of concept on an Ethereum-based platform. The initiative is similar to the one proposed by the RBA, but will be based on the experience of partners Siam Cement Group and Digital Ventures in developing blockchain payment solutions. With the seemingly imminent launch of the digital yuan, countries in the Asian giant's orbit appear to be increasing their efforts to develop CBDCs. It's likely that the financial authorities of these countries are considering the disadvantages of relying on a currency controlled only by China to continue their trade relationship. Yesterday's video we did about the Triffin's dilemma. It's that last paragraph there. Yeah, countries in the Asian giant's orbit appear to be increasing their efforts to develop CBDCs. It is likely that the financial authorities of these countries are considering the disadvantages of relying on a currency controlled only by China to continue their trade relationship. This person could have said, well, Asian giants orbit, countries in the Asian giant's orbit appear to be increasing their efforts to develop CBDCs in an attempt to remove the Triffin's dilemma. Each country is going to want their own fucking currency. They're not going to want to rely on someone else's, mate. Relying on a currency controlled only by China. It's like the world learned. It seems at times like the world learned nothing. Oh, excuse me. It's like the world learned nothing from 2008, 2009. Like, it makes me wonder why people aren't actually reporting it. I mean, the People's Bank of China's into the millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of transactions through their CBDC. Australia's dropping theirs. I'm literally waiting. I'm wondering when the Bank of England are gonna start coming out, making more moves. Excuse me. I think by tomorrow. I didn't mean tomorrow then. By next year. I think by next year we'll be hearing and seeing a hell of a lot more. Now let me just do a little search here. Bit of live research or what? Oh, no, we're not live. Recorded research. Bank of Dickhead, England, sorry. Bank of Dickheads. Bank of England CBDC, you probably get a paper from flaming 2017 or March 2020. Do the new one now, didn't they? Central bank digital currency opportunities report laying out key requirements of digital currency, discussion paper, digital currencies. Yeah, so I think that like by the start of next year, I think we'll have a little bit of a better idea of when the Bank of England's going to be going CBDC. Let's have a quick look at the ECB. European Central Bank reporting a digital euro. So the ECB is intensifying its work on a digital currency. Intensifying. They're all beginning to make moves towards having their own CBDCs now. You need to remember off yesterday's video, that doesn't solve the problem that the global economies are currently struggling with. All right, all stemming from the Triffin's dilemma and the reserve countries being controlled by one country. The reserve currencies being controlled by one country. It basically needs the bridge assets done it. They just don't seem to want to talk about it that much. The European Central Bank today published a comprehensive report on the possible issuance of a digital euro represented by the ecosystem high-level task, the Eurosystem high-level task force on central bank digital currency, and approved by the governing council. I mean, this is like the 2nd of October. It's a good few weeks ago, but they're all heating up for the CBDCs. I ought to keep coming back to him until most of them have basically released them. Why wouldn't we? Because once all the CBDCs are released, it enables them to start making fiat pairs and getting some bridge assets on the go, bridging different networks. If the Bank of England begins to hold Bitcoin, Ethereum and XRP and puts pairs to them, it's providing liquidity, but it's also taking a little bit of the fees and going to make money in the next boom run. Yeah, the next bull run comes to the fucking moon, all this bullshit. They want to be in on it. They want piece of the pie. They want some of the pairs. They want some of the fees. Simple. They just do. Right? So we're not going to see any bull runs before CBDCs are out. I just don't believe we are. I just don't believe we are. We are, however, about to see the biggest change in human history. And most people are legitimately just moaning about $100 they lost in a scam. Moaning about flaming DeFi and all this airdrop shit. When Lambo, when Moon, I want to get rich. Like, just go and get happy. People need to be getting happy. Like, you see the way some people are, and I just don't think that Moon would do it, mate. You need to have a seriously hard think with yourself. We are living in a time now where we've gone, with the internet's been built, we're going digital. In the next few decades now, we are in the time where robots begin to do most of our jobs and humans just begin to live. But at the time, in the next few decades, where there's going to be people going to Mars to live on fucking Mars. Do you know what I mean? It's the world, humanity, society, and the world, even the solar system, in the next 50 to 100 years is going to change more than it's ever changed in human history. And all most people can say is like, when Lambo. Sort it out, man. When happiness, mate. When you happy. When Lambo. Now, if a Lambo's going to make you happy, on one hand I want to say fair play, but on the other hand I'm like, go and have a word with yourself. You know the dance. Just make sure it makes you happy and live long and hodl it until you're ready to let it go. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You got to invest in yourself, invest in internet value, try and turn your hobbies into revenue. And then you won't be chasing a fucking Lambo. You'll be like, people will be like, I've said it before, question, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do I do? I mean, what do I do for money? What do I work as? Yo, what do you work as? Nothing really. Just get paid for hobbies. I was like, can we get to somewhere where we're all saying that, please? Do you know what I mean? Where someone's like, what do you do, mate? And you're like, what do you mean? What do I do? What do you work as? How do you earn money? Oh, you mean that shit? No, I get given value. I just hobby, mate. Pull value in from my hobbies. Documenting, influencing, recording, creating, call it what you fucking want. Gaming. It's getting a lot easier than it used to be. That's all I know. So, on that note, Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Yeah, take care, enjoy your week. If you get this little stubby bug I've got, I hope you feel better. It's not nice being unwell. Don't start telling me I got COVID. I ain't got COVID. Got a little belly bug. And I better get to work. Yeah, so you know the dance. Invest in yourself, IOV, your hobbies. Live long and orderly. Get some fucking hex if you've not got some hex. I want some hex. It's taking off, mate. And yeah, just try and get happy, guys. Love crypto. We love the fact CBDC is getting ever closer, and we love you. Until next time, peace.